Very well, welcome back to the coverage from Espoo. Russia versus Spain. We are back with the men's competition. So both of these two sides earlier on, and both look pretty good actually. Was particularly impressed with Spain, who had a really good opening match, just narrowly losing out to Greece. And Russia defeated 7-5 by Montenegro. So both these teams could really use a win just to get them going in the competition. And it's Spain who already find themselves one goal to the goods. Nicolas Verdejo on the left side for Spain, and he finds the second goal. He liked that straight away. Nicolas Verdejo didn't even need to wait for the whistles. He drilled it down this near side in between the Russian centre and the Russian right post player, and it's 2-0 to Spain. Verdejo gets them off the mark. Spain make the save from the Russian shot, retrieve it by the halfway line, bring it back and shoot it up the far side. Pedro Martin playing at the centre position. It's the same Spanish three that played just about, in fact I think they did play every single minute against Greece. Verdejo on the left, Martin in the middle, and Vargas on their right post. Here comes Vargas. It's blocked by the centre for Russia, that is Ivan Antonenko. He's got Artur Bodnia to his right. And over on the far side, to his left, is Mikhail Egorov. It's a great shot from Egorov, and he very, very nearly scored. Great save from Nicolas Verdejo. His block just about managed to turn it over the bar. It was a really powerful shot from Egorov. Still 2-0 to the Spanish. Egorov with the cross-court effort, saved by the centre Pedro Martin. Now with Nicolas Verdejo. Saved by Antonenko. Martin hands back to Felix Vargas. Fires straight down the centre, too easy now for Antonenko. Egorov spin attack. comfortable save, and I think it's a long ball from Egorov as well. So a chance for Spain to make this 3-0. Egorov will have to face the penalty. It's Felix Vargas on the shot. Two players duking, and Vargas eventually shoots, and it's in. Big celebration from Spain. He's really unlucky actually, Mikhail Egorov. He didn't fall for the bait of the stamping feet of the other two players. He made the read on the shot, got his full body in the way. It's bounced up over him and bounced underneath the crossbar into the goal. So it's 3-0 Spain. Little unfortunate there for Mikhail Egorov. He did pretty much everything right, really. It's his shot that's saved by Felix Vargas. 3-0 Spain then as we approach the halfway point in the first period. Oh, and Russia get themselves a goal. Mistake by Felix Vargas in defence for Spain. Wasn't a particularly strong shot from Russia. Came in from their left-hand side. I think it was Egorov who had the shot. And Pedro Martin and Felix Vargas weren't pristine with their defending for the first time in the match, and it's 3-1. Russia back in the game with 7 minutes to play this first half. Pedro Martin can't quite save it from being turned over into the Russian half, so it's a Russian ball again. This will be Budnia who threw it. Easy save in the end for Vargas. He goes cross court and Budnia's there again. Looks to respond cross court back towards Vargas's post, but that's wide. Great shot, that one. It's Egorov again, targeting that far corner that belongs to Felix Vargas, and that shot was just too hot to handle. Vargas got hands on it, but could only proceed to tip it into the top corner of his own goal. So, with just under half of the first period to go, Russia, who looked like they might be out of the game altogether a moment ago, all of a sudden are back in it. It's 3-2. Shows how quickly the game can change. Vargas to resume us here. Vargas now will hand it over to Verdejo, who spins a little bit off balance and sends the shot straight out of play, wide. It's unlucky from Egorov. He was playing from the right side, Egorov. Spin throw, and he started from outside the line, which you're allowed to do. The ball contacted the court outside the line, so it was immediately ruled out of bounds. The ball then went and bounced legally and beat Nicolas Verdejo as well. It went in the net. Could so easily be 3-3. Russia have come back really well in this one. Egorov in particular has caught fire a little bit. Oh, that's going to scrub in. And Russia are level. It's Artur Budnia's shot. Cross-court effort from this near side. It went past the trailing leg of Pedro Martin. And over on the far side, Felix Vargas couldn't get back to stop it. So Russia, who were 3-0 down in this first half, have turned it right around. It's 3-all. And now it's the Russians who have all the momentum. And the turnaround is complete. 4-3 Russia. Still got the best part of 4 minutes to play in this first half. What a crazy opening period it's been. Vargas's shot saved to the far corner. All of Russia's goals seem to have come through that same area in between Pedro Martin and Alex Vargas. In fact, Pedro Martin, he's going to be substituted. It's Juan Carlos Garcia who's coming on. Crazy game it is at times. Three of it looked for all the world as if Spain were cruising. Alex Vargas has gone into the middle, whereas Juan Carlos Garcia is going to go over to the right. It's a save by Vargas from the centre. Spain look to shore up that part of the court. That's been a little bit flimsy at times. Vargas with the save from Bodnia. And Verdejo on this near side. Goes towards the middle of the court, blocked there by Antonenko. A penalty coming in for Russia to make it from bad to worse for Spain. It's Antonenko, and that's as good as you can be. In off the post on the far side, no chance for Spain's Felix Vargas. And that foul shot penalised with the maximum punishment. 5-3 now Russia lead. What a half of two halves. And they're going to have another one. Bodney a shot and it's deflected in off Vargas's leg and over Verdejo. It's 6-3 to Russia. Seen 9 goals in these opening 10 minutes. 2 to play, there's going to be another one. They're raining in at the moment. Ivan Antonenko with another. Spain caught a timeout and not before time. They just need to settle down and recover here. One minute 58 to play. Russia leads 7-3. Spain would dearly love to get a goal back before the half-time interval. Dare say they kind of need it. Spain deny Russia an 8th. Vargas a powerful shot, it's a good save from Antonenko and Bodney combining in the channel. Oh, is it going to go in again? No, saved on the line. This time by Juan Carlos Garcia. .39 seconds to go in this first half. Spanish ball, far side. Dejo's going to retrieve it. He's going to take it over to this near side now. Elson himself up to the post, spinning attack. Tries to find the channel between the near side player in the centre, can't do it. Antonenko's shot, it's a bouncer, it's past Vargas, and it's in again. 8-3, and Russia are finding it all too easy to find the net here. Looks like a change in formation for Spain. Felix Vargas has gone to the right. Into the middle goes Juan Carlos Garcia. 7 seconds left. There is half time. Well, Spain went 3-0 up in the first half, and it looked like Russia might be struggling, but an extraordinary turnaround as the first half progressed has meant Russia are far and away the happier side at half-time. They lead by 8-3, second half on the way, Shin. Back underway for the second half then between Russia and Spain. Spain need to see some changes really after a really disappointing end to that second half. Pedro Martin is back on, he's playing in the centre. Felix Vargas has kept his place, he's out on the right. I think that's number 1 on the shirt of Daniel Sanchez on this near side, which means number 7, Juan Carlos Garcia, has also come off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a 1, not a 7, which would make it Daniel Sanchez. For Russia, don't change the winning formula, although Spain are going to start the second half with a goal. It was Felix Vargas with the shot down the far side. It squeezed its way in off Alexander Kolmokarov, whose first real touch really is to hook one into his own goal. He was a half-time substitute. Alta Bodnia is still lurking on this near side for Russia, that's unchanged. And in the centre is Antonenko. So it's just Mikhail Egorov who's been replaced. Comes Felix Vargas. Saved by Antonenko. Was impressed actually by Kolmokarov in the first match that Russia had. Thought he looked a really dynamic player. Officials have called a timeout here. Looks like there's a slight error with some of the tape on the court being cut up by some of the players. So on can the officials just to sort that out. Saved there by Pedro Martin, and it's gone out to the right, so Spain will keep the ball. Here comes Felix Vargas. Ball saved by Antonenko. That's a long ball, so good chance here for Spain to get themselves back in contention. Long ball from Kolmokarov. Ball's going to be with Felix Vargas. All the way out on the right, and Kolmokarov makes the save. Tries to go across court, a couple of players feinting him. And it was all the way out on the far side. Felix Vargas tried to just bluff Kolmokarov by going back across court rather than up the line. Kolmokarov was there to block, so remains 10-4. Could be a big moment in that in the second half. Oh, Kolmokarov's been called again for a high ball. So Kolmokarov once more has to face the penalty shot. Looks like it'll be Felix Vargas to take it once again. Kolmokarov can't produce the heroics there. Ball's passed it into the net and Spain back within 3. And as we've seen in goalball and indeed this match, 3 goals and nothing. Good save by Sanchez, just tipped it over the bar. Shot coming in from Bodnia. Russia wants to make a substitution. Kolmokarov coming out. Not had the best of games since he's come in, Kolmokarov. He's conceded a couple of penalties. A young man, still only 20 years of age. In fact, not even that, 19. Looks a real promising player, but a couple of errors in the second half early on have brought back Mikhail Egorov. Going to take his familiar position over on the left-hand side. Oh, and his first contribution is to score. What a substitute from the coach. Oleg Belashenko is going to be absolutely delighted with that bit of work. Subs on Mikhail Egorov, and his first thing he does on the court is pick up the ball and score a goal. Brilliant shot in between Martin and Vargas. No saving that. And it's 9-5 to Russia. Saved by Bodnia. 8:45 to go in this match. Both teams having lost their opening match, sort of staring at elimination early on here. It's a round robin affair. And Russia are going to score. Mikhail Egorov, again, with that power from the far side, he's picked that cross-court shot really well. And once again, Sanchez gets something on it, can't keep it out. So how the men's competition is going to work is they're all going to play each other. So each team will have 5 matches. And the grand final will be between first and second. Bronze medal will be between third and fourth. There'll be a 5th, 6th placed player match as well. That won't count, that's a shame. Felix Vargas with a shot that ends up in the back of the net. It's a long ball, so he will have to do some defensive duties now. On the penalty, it's Artur Bodnia with the ball in hand, just to the right of centre. Felix Vargas going away as the second line to try and meet him. Bodnia's a long, long way away there. Nowhere near accurate. Long way wide. There comes a shot from Antonenko, and Spain are going to call a timeout. 6.5 minutes remaining in this second half. Spain aren't quite done just yet. Still a long way to go, but we certainly need to start the comeback soon if it is to happen. We have seen it happen. 5 unanswered goals happen in the first half. Rifled shot from Antonenko. Russian shooting certainly seems to carry a little bit more power than the Spaniards. Their shots have a real habit of, despite having something in the way, they can ricochet over quite easily. It's happened with a lot of their goals. They haven't necessarily had clean shots through gaps. They've more got the ball bouncing in a way that's difficult to save. Block outwards, it tends to block over and end up in the goal behind them. Just like that. Just like that. Russia score another one, it's 11-5. And it's exactly the same goal that's been scored a lot. Shot relatively close to a Spanish player who gets a leg on it. Because of the way the ball is made to bounce, it's awkward, it's tricky, it's quick. And it spins up off the upper leg of the Spanish defender and then into the net behind them. So just the officials' timeout whilst the court is getting a sweep down. 4 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this second half. Game's probably gone for Spain now. 3-0 up they were and they were flying. Now look at that scoreline, 11-5 to their opponents. Ball's with Felix Vargas in the centre of Spain. He's going to look to find the gap between wing and centre, but that's shut sharply by Egorov, who's certainly been a contender for man of the match for Russia, and another one who is the man in the centre scoring there. It's another one for Ivan Antonenko. Those bounce shots have been so dangerous. Russia are going to make a sub. Martin Bodnia is going to check out the game, and Nikita Egorov is going to get his first on-court minutes of the tournament. Youngster is still just 20 years of age, doesn't turn 21 until Christmas Day this year. And he gets a word from Mikhail Egorov, and I can only imagine those two are related. Oh, is he going to get a goal? His first shot? Wow. Well, Nikita Egorov, his first touch of the competition, he's gone and got himself a goal. It's that cross-court shot again that's caused Spain all kinds of bother. Centre stuck out a leg to get there, he couldn't. And the wingman diving with his legs could only force it into the net behind him. Oh, Nikita Egorov, one shot, one goal. Not a bad efficiency rate in this tournament, I think you'll agree. 2:41 to play, it's 13-5 to Russia. Spanish ball, and it was a shot from Spain's Yanis Quiroga. He's new onto court, the number 5. Felix Vargas, who's not spent much time off the court, he's worked really hard. He's not always had his rewards in this match. It's a good shot, it's a good save by Nikita Egorov. Antonenko's shot goes wide. Vargas with a shot, it's well saved. I can tell you our next match coming up today. We've got Greece versus Ukraine. And Mikhail Egorov checks out the game. And he's going to be replaced by the number 5, who is Alexei Sokolov. Yeah, so Greece-Ukraine up next, and both those teams having an interesting first game. Ukraine looked very, very strong. Greece beating Spain by 4-3. That was a little bit more one-sided than it maybe looked on the scoreboard, in favour of Greece. And then Finland, Montenegro to round out our men's fixtures on the opening day of competition here. And then have 2 more women's fixtures to close out the day. Sadly for Russia, Alexei Sokolov can't follow on from his teammate Nikita Egorov did. When he came on, his first touch of the ball was a goal. Sokolov won't quite get that kind of on it. With Spain, it's Yanis Quiroga, and is he going to squeeze a goal in? No, not quite. Just snatched away from the line by Nikita Egorov. Minute to go. And the goal won't stand. It's a long ball from Egorov. Ball must land in the 2 zones in each half, almost like a ping-pong serve. Egorov not fulfilling that with that shot, so a chance. Felix Vargas to get Spain up to 6. Wide. Sums up Spain's second half in second half of the first half, really. 3-0 up they were in this game. And following that 3-0, score would be 13-2. Extraordinary run of form. Extraordinary resurgence from Russia. One minute to play then. Spain ball. Shot from Sanchez and saved away to his left by the sliding Agarov. Final couple of shots of the match coming in here, I think. Russia looking to finish with a flourish with Sokolov. Will there be time for one more shot? No, there won't. There goes the hooter, and that signals the end of this match. An extraordinary match in many ways. Spain 3-0 up in the early going with 5 or 6 minutes played in the first half, and it ends 13-5 to Russia. There were 5-3 up at the break, 5 unanswered goals in the first half, and plenty more in the second as well. Everyone chipping in for Russia. They look really set for Spain. It may well be a fairly long weekend, one suspects. We've got plenty coming up for you, though. Don't forget, our next match up on the slate is Greece versus Ukraine. That's due to start in 15 minutes' time. I think we're running a little bit behind schedule, but do make sure you join us in 15 minutes just in case for Greece versus Ukraine.